6 of 16 with 17 points. Schroeder right here. Here comes Gasol.
It's easy for that player to deflect the ball.
Down the middle goes Schroeder, taken by Marc on the offensive board. Tough shot by Kuzma. Nothing too tough for him so far tonight. And here come the Lakers. Of course, depth is something that is really evident for the Lakers this year. Kuzma thought he had a shot baseline. Here's Marc. He hasn't hit a Laker field goal yet until then.
And the fact that he's been to 10 finals, Jim, I mean, that in and of itself is amazing.
Yeah.
Kuzma out of the corner, and Kyle Kuzma just cannot miss.
Minnesota, they only played him one time, and they put up 142 as Kuzma scores again.
Kuzma's got 14 points in 6 minutes. His high for a quarter is 23. He might get there.
Reed spins, strip. Good play by Gasol, taken away by Wes Matthews. Ball fake, and LeBron is not buying. No,
there's the hot hand right there.
Ricky, no. Hernan Gomez off of LeBron and right to Culver.
Edwards said during the draft process that the thing he was most looking forward to in the NBA as the Wolves miss a three was playing against LeBron, who was going to score again. Edwards talked about how he always thought it was cool how LeBron smiled through everything.
He's now got 20.
It was pretty, too.
Yeah.
You see how the net just splashes like?
It is a 2. Ripped away by Gasol, stolen by the Lakers. The probe by Schroeder. They'll leave it outside KCP.
Nice.
Oh, then he cuts the give, the go, the score, and 1. And it can be explosive for this Minnesota team. Bounce, Schroeder, Gasol sets him up beautifully with the bounce.
Well, they're going to have to score 200 then to win.
And that's the problem. That's why they didn't make the playoffs again. Kuzma, hook pass, LeBron, no look, Gasol, straight away! Yes, sir! Gasol gets it where he can operate. Bounce to LeBron with 2 hands. Another assist by the big fella. 5.5 to go, third quarter from Staples Center. It's going to be a whistle. And
that basket's going to.
As we go under 4 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. LeBron.
Some serious dimes.
With the flush.
THT ready to come into the game. Oh, Schroeder got knocked down. That's good work by Ed Davis underneath. LeBron, interesting to see how much more he'll play tonight. If that ankle is a little tender. Gasol from deep. Hello. Gasol from way downtown.
Blazers are 2 for 10, 1 for 7 from 3. Schroeder misses badly. Defense tightening up in the last couple of possessions for the Blazers. Lillard let it go by, and Gasol got a piece of that. He buried 3 triples last night. Comes up empty on his first try from behind the arc. And here's Covington. Had a block by Gasol. Nice hands. And last touch by Covington.
LeBron. Bounce it now to Gasol quickly. Turns and scores.
He's a guy that brings the people together, as you say. And so I understand for a young, impressionable player like Schroeder to have the chance to play with Chris Paul. That's been huge for him.
Turnover. Caldwell Pope gets the layup to go.
AD rolling. Gasol, how'd he get it to Marc? There wasn't much room. He dumped it in between a trio of defenders, and Gasol gets the and 1.
Also an outstanding passer. Of course, been Defensive Player of the Year before in the league. He goes inside. He can shoot the 3 as well if needed. LeBron James to the free throw line and misses. Oh, Gasol, and he is fouled and counted. The Pirtle just 7 minutes picking up 3 fouls in that first half. Did have a half dozen points. Here's LeBron for 3. Jump ball, James and Johnson. LeBron taps it off to Gasol and off to the races. Caldwell Pope lays it up and Murray looking so much more confident with his perimeter shot. This one by Gasol, tapped back to Schroeder, and he swishes the 2. They clear for him and no help. The tap out right to Schroeder. Again, Gasol showing you his value, and Schroeder hits the triple.
He's a point guard, a small forward, and a center all wrapped up into one.
White strong down the paint. Gasol rips it away with the block.
That's pretty much an impossible shot there. Right in the face of Anthony Davis. Oh,
and
boy.
Pope has now scored the last 8.
Lakers top 10 in points per game scored and top 10 in fewest points allowed. LeBron James, and that is a development in his game.
Doesn't force him to have to get downhill all the time.
And a lob for James. And LeBron James has the first 5 for the Lakers. Schroeder finds Gasol. Gasol over Clark. Lakers are tough to play against defensively. Shot clock down to 5. Schroeder finds Gasol. He reverses it up and in. And Marc Gasol with 4. LeBron cuts, dotted line. No, Gasol another offensive rebound. Davis slaloms through the lane and finishes it off. Put some space between themselves and the Grizzlies on the scoreboard. Clark lost it, and Kuzma picks it up. Under 2 remaining.
Kuz in the corner. And there's Gasol. Hook shot, Kuz before the shot, a whistle.
I love the whistle. I mean, I love the hook shot.
On the menu, with all due respect,
Make it a double.
make it a double.
And on cue,
Yes.
LeBron James gets a turnover. LeBron going coast to coast for the layup.
When I'm watching TV at the house, I usually have a phone or a computer playing 2 other games and something else, so I'm all over the place. It may, contribute to my ADD a little bit, but hey, it's 2021.
Wow.
And but health. I mean, the health is the most important thing.
LeBron with a spin finds Gasol. Marquise Morris from the corner knocks down a 3.
So well, good gracious.
Pass back to Davis at the corner and kind of screen Davis's man, giving Anthony Davis a lot of free time on that 3.
Marc Gasol, former defensive player of the year, coming up with a nice defensive play there. Then we'll end the clock here for Memphis. Dump it down into Valanciunas. Gasol guarding him. Valanciunas had it blocked by Gasol.
I don't know how he got that ball off. He kind of went under the arms of AD on that finish.
LeBron aggressive again, going to the basket. Nice find.
Lakers, they had 17 of them the other night.
I've said it many times. You put the ball over your head, there's only one place you can generally pass it. The defense knows it.
Lonnie Walker, the 4th, gets it back and scores. Had at least 3 and 3. That's going to be taken away from Keldon Johnson. Here comes LeBron, waiting for some of his friends to join the party as we're nearing the halfway mark. Alone is Gasol on the feed from LeBron. LeBron James.
Yeah, he doesn't use that little teardrop very often.
He had a season-high 12 assists last night, the assist leader last year. The challenge by Gasol, taken by the Lakers. Spin, score, LeBron. Schroeder and the Lakers into the front court. Schroeder with a big pick by Gasol, who had a lot of foul trouble last night. And he hits his shot from mid-range corner of the key.
And it's a flat-footed shot. You're almost winning because he can get where he wants to go with other things, and that's the lesser of the evils.
4 out of 5 to start the game. Boy, Gasol did a nice job on Williams. Wasn't even close. And it's going to be lobbed up ahead for White. White goes around 1, 2, confronts Gasol, who says, "You're not getting around me." Kobe White, corner Williams. Closing out was Gasol. Williams, blocked by Gasol. And it's going to be out of bounds to Chicago with 9 to shoot.
He went right to it. Marc Gasol going to use his considerable heft on Wood for 2 and 1. LeBron handles the ball on offense, gets a lot of assists. Well, there you go, another center that can shoot the 3. Caruso back into the game, giving it up to Marc Gasol. Kuzma up and in. He's good at coming off that bench, and the first thing he shoots is that 3-pointer. You got to know that. Oh, what a great pass.
I think he's done a great job here, holding down the fort with a lot of turbulence. So quick reset of the shot clock. Gasol's got to get one up. And Silas trying to put his own system in. And remember, he helped run the offense for the Dallas Mavericks a season ago as Gasol knocks down a 3-pointer. But what are you seeing from the Rockets and what they've been able to do? A couple of free throws and a field goal. He's got 4. Inside to LeBron James. He's working on Wall. Little turnaround is good.
Certainly LeBron doesn't need my help.
Well, it shows up in the playoffs often. Your advice is always welcome, Grant. You're in the Hall of Fame.
I appreciate that, BA.
Already, the Lakers forcing 4 turnovers, and they've turned it into 8 points as LeBron cans another three-pointer.
And Houston needs a good possession here. They need to get a score. Oh, what a block by AD.
Anthony Davis, another block. Caldwell Pope hits a 3.
Did that exceptionally well, even though Twan was undersized. So he definitely has that quick twitch like Antoine Jamison and the ability to stretch the floor.
Boy, LeBron James is putting on a show tonight. 25 points to the Lakers here under 2 minutes.
And BA, I know it's 2 minutes left, but you want to try to, well, Schroeder gets an easy backdoor. That's just too easy.
Right now they are held to 42. They've committed 8 more turnovers. They committed 21 Sunday night. Harden throws it up, intended for Wood, blocked by Gasol, blocked by he gets it over Davis.
There's a confidence, there's a swagger, there's just an understanding of what it takes, and there's no complacency whatsoever.
He missed the dunk, tried to cock it back. He's had some ankle problems and had a little flat tire on that one. Harden tries to put it up quick.
And again, they're going to go right back into Davis.
Absolutely, and this is a good challenge for Bays to not let him turn and get into the paint.
He's given up some LBs, and there is a turnaround jumper by Davis who makes it look easy.
Who's going to play defense, first of all? But offensively, they could be a juggernaut. They could be if they figure it out.
Yeah, they're letting you know offense is going to be their best defense.
There's not a whole lot of weaknesses in this team. That's why if you're the Thunder, you just got to see the ball, keep seeing the ball go in the basket.
We'll have an opportunity to finish this quarter and this half strong. SGA, well, he tried to scoop it up, and that time too much length by the Lakers. Out on the fast break, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope will flush it down with one hand. The thing about him, it was always if he could get an outside shot, he'd essentially be unguardable. As SGA has it taken away.
As finally the Thunder get on the scoreboard here, a la George Hill again.
You're still in there. That's ahead of a lot of people as Gasol. I think back to when I was 19 and just how much I didn't know about the world, about being a professional, about life.
Practicing, you have a business life, you have a personal life. A lot of things like that you have to make an adjustment with.
9 in the quarter and a game-high 17 points for Brandon Ingram. Caldwell-Pope gives it up to Caruso. Here's Marc Gasol from deep, and he drains a 3. 3-point game. Williamson on the cut, goes right at Gasol, and Gasol was better. Zion gets it back, though, trying to get the handle. It's been a rough year, obviously, for Karl Anthony. Wish him the best in a speedy recovery. Caldwell-Pope from outside hits a 3, his first triple of the night. Behind the back pass by James to Gasol. And Gasol on the fadeaway hits.
He's a guy that at 19 starting to feel his way through the NBA. No preseason games for him, and with each day he gets better and better. Gasol for 3, knocks it down. And Wiseman holds serve. Green up ahead. Gasol knocks that one away. Wasn't tall enough for Wiggins. Schroeder gives it up. Gasol passes it up. Working on Wiseman with 4 fouls. And Gasol just pushes it in. Reggie, I thought
this team not going to double Antetokounmpo, knowing that he can make some good passes. Bad turnover right there for the Lake Show.
Bucks lead by 4. James over Holiday. Gasol with the rebound. They keep the possession. Caldwell-Pope again for 3.
That's the trust you want. DiVincenzo has only been shooting 29% from the 3-point line in the last 8 games. His team is trusting him.
Zach LaVine. Kobe White into the paint, blocked by Gasol as White was trying to maneuver around Schroeder. LeBron James towards the paint, and Levine had to get out of the way, otherwise he would have committed the foul. You said it. We talked a little bit about it off the air. Levine trying to twist one up. There's Gafford. Levine, nice pass to Markkanen, but he couldn't finish through the trees.
You can't do it some nights and some nights others. Otherwise, they put you in a category, and the Jetty is trying to get out of that situation.
Caldwell Pope has gotten off to a scorching start to the season.
Yes, Mike, I am, for a couple of reasons. I thought LeBron James might have missed a game by now as you see the addition of Marc Gasol and what he provides. He can pick and pop. He doesn't take a ton of shots. Since January 1st, he is north of 40%. He's just flat shooting it right now.
Nice feed inside. Davis shot Embiid with the block, but they call a goaltend.
And a rebound taken by LeBron, who had that amazing game the other night back in Cleveland. Dominated the first quarter, dominated the second half. Dominates that one as he throws it down.
A guy at 6'10" with that kind of speed and downhill ability to get ahead of steam is just silly.
James goes backdoor again and fires it in. Gasol with some sweet passing has been
keeps him to one of the lowest field goal percentages in any individual matchup. So it'll be interesting to see, do they guard him one-on-one?
Well, he doesn't have to shoot. He just has to throw these beautiful passes. Schroeder looking. Harris nearly poked it away. Gasol left open, tries a three, and that's good.
Schroeder, room in the lane, double team. Somehow hung on to it. They go to LeBron in the corner, and he guns and gets it. Schroeder shovels to Gasol, an excellent passer. He finds KCP. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope on a back cut for a score.
That's a nice combo working there, because on those handoffs, Blake Griffin is able to set a screen immediately, which Wayne Ellington takes full advantage of.
James drives down past Brown, kicks it out to Caldwell-Pope, deflected by Smart and stolen. Tice now tips it ahead, but too far ahead.
He's been just a menace defensively, so this is a great challenge for him, and I expect him to play well, or at least compete.
Backdoor cutting. Dennis Schroeder lays it in to tie the game after Clint Capella's jam got the Hawks on the board.
And Schroeder is a good defender, so he's going to make you work.
And he relishes the challenge of Trae Young tonight. Capella on the spin. Lakers take it away.
John will get that open three every time because Trae's going to get downhill. Capella's going to fill up the low post where you have to pay attention to him for the lob, so good things can happen.
And LA is going to help.
Throughout 3 quarters to now, that his pull-up or his floater will be there, or even the pull-up three.
Lob to AD.
Great pass.
Yes. You got a mismatch with Gallinari. You got to get him the ball.
Gallinari runs into Gasol.
Wow.
And Mark was out of bounds.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Nice. KCP, corner three and a beauty.
Denver is right now tied for #1 for the most points on average in the first quarter in the NBA at over 31 a game. Good drive inside Barton. Nice defense by Gasol, and here comes LeBron. Here's that transition that Michael Malone was talking to us about today. Here comes Gasol. Look at the old center. Take it down, work into Jokic. That's a Jokic-type move. Into Davis. What a great pass. And the flush, the result. Gasol with the assist. Nice play by the Lakers. We're coming off a 5-game road trip when they took on the Jazz back in Denver. Murray again. Schroeder's defense is right there. Pickpockets Murray. Here comes LeBron. Get out of the way.
Twice for KCP. Got to get more. He went to AD early. Schroeder open. Gasol three in there. Rattles it in. So his first basket. They have been the odd men out the last few games. So the energy not quite what it was the other day. Here is LeBron. And there's that feed from Gasol that Mike Trudell was talking about. Svi Mikhailuk. Look at Mark challenging and blocks it. Lakers lead the NBA in blocks, but Wright picks it up and scores the three.
He's not bypassing that hoop as he knocks down that open three-pointer.
The cutter is Kuzma, and he lays it in backhanded.
But when he dribbled out, he looked at the clock on the other end and noticed that he had to go quick.
Dort's going to go to the rim. Ran into Gasol. Good defense. SGA. This is the 5th game he has missed this year. Bazley driving on Keith. He gets it back once, twice, 3rd time no, 4th opportunity, score it, count it. And the drought continues. Came up way short. Schroeder is 0 for. He's 0 for 4. Bazley, good play by nobody else on the team in double figures. Kuzma to Gasol, quickly Schroeder. Mark's gonna try a 3. Got it! Yes, sir, Marc Gasol.
But the Lakers just did not shoot the ball very well, and a lot of shots like that, quick and just bad misses. Lakers were 2 for 16 over the final 6.5 minutes, and Schroeder.
8 rebounds, 7 assists, 14 rebounds. Bounces it to Gasol, looks for another assist. He's got it. So it's 8 assists and 8 rebounds for LeBron. Diallo made in that 2019. He jumped over Shaq. Here's LeBron jumping up over the rim to score with those 2 hands and throw it down. Caldwell Pope with 4. Bazley deep, not down, but Dort underneath, blocked by Gasol. Schroeder, Gasol, Horton Tucker, and Kuzma, who has the basketball. Lakers are up by 2. Kuzma underneath again. The Lakers get it at the rim. Daughter Nova, rather. Congratulations to Al and his wife. Gasol, little turnaround, fall away from LeBron.
He had a 5-footer with nobody within a foot of him, and he couldn't get it to drop.
And Stu, they're chipping away, battling, but they just can't get over the hump. They haven't led yet. Count it, foul, and a 3-point opportunity for Gasol.
Frank Vogel talking about the slippage in recent games, although there were wins, said, the execution. And then the inbound thrown right to Caldwell Pope. A chance here for the Lakers. Gasol hits the 3. Matthews, Kuzma, and Davis, the 5 for the Lakers. Caruso kicks it out. Gasol's 3 is good. He doesn't take many field goal attempts. Schroeder, who's had a quiet night himself. 2 points, 1 of 4 from the floor. James, look out! The tomahawk throwdown from LeBron James.
He is one of the best passers in the league, so that forces you to play one-on-one against him, and he's an amazing one-on-one player.
Gasol able to finish down the other end.
Even then, trying to get that rhythm as young players and for this team continuity can be difficult.
Off the turnover, Jermichael Green had to sit down after picking up his 4th foul.
Schroeder is wide open as they fake the Nuggets defense out that time.
They were 5th in the NBA in 3-point percentage when they started this winning streak. They're now 14th, yet they still have won 7 in a row as Gasol knocks down a needed 3 for the Lakers.
Back-to-back makes to start the game for Rubio.
You'd like to see it.
Schroeder off the cut, fed beautifully by Gasol.
Karl-Anthony Towns, you think about the wrist injury, and when he came back and all the things that he's been doing, he was a much improved.
Beasley leaves that one short. Long rebound, though, into the hands of Rubio. Ricky sees an opening, and he's blocked underneath. That was the first miss tonight, by the way, by a Wolves center. They had been 9 for 9. Speaking of centers, Gasol, the center for the Lakers, out of the corner, hits the 3.
It's one of the things that Ricky Rubio talked about after the Toronto game was LeBron James here kind of elbows Vanderbilt. Ricky talked about how Anthony Edwards is Marc Gasol knocks down that triple straight on. Dennis Schroeder that time got out there on the shooting hand of Malik Beasley, but Malik was just up for it. Looks like a push off on LeBron here, but they're going to call a foul on Jared Vanderbilt.
James for Gasol out of the corner. LeBron is 7th assist, and Gasol with his 3rd triple of the game.
Achilles, but the MRI revealed just a strain, and they think after the All-Star break he should be ready to go as Harden takes it in. Come back against the Phoenix Suns, and first-year coach Steve Nash has his team at 18-12, a road record of 7-7. Gasol with a 3 from outside. Brooklyn Nets won at Phoenix Tuesday, 128-124 with a turnover.
Steve Nash loves the junkyard dog mentality in Bruce Brown. He called him what, their undersized center?
Yep. About 6'3", 6'4", nice drive inside, and slicing for the 2 was Caldwell Pope.
And I think what James Harden is able to do with the basketball is going to set up beautifully Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving as Gasol knocks down the three.
Well, we were hoping for all the stars to be here. James holding on, throws it away. Green, retaken by Gasol. Here is LeBron teeing up a three. Caldwell Pope and back on top. That's a Kuzma three. Gasol. LeBron. Got it, 32 for James.
Gasol misses. Butler, by the way, in an interview he did with Rachel, when asked about how they played this year, he said, "We've been terrible." Gasol blocks Butler right there. Under 4 minutes remaining here in the first. Kuzma gets a good look for three, and Kyle Kuzma, 11 points here in the opening quarter, and Eric Spoelstra calls timeout. James rifles a pass to Gasol. Up top, Caldwell Pope for three. Got it. They're just 6 of 19 from downtown. Here's Matthews, gets a clean look. Three-pointer in and out. Rebound, Caldwell Pope back up to James. To Gasol, his three-pointer. It's good at the buzzer. A second opportunity on the possession.
You know, because it's not just players because they have Chick Hearn up there, and rightfully so. I was just surprised.
Marc Gasol with the block on none. James coming the other way. James on the run, stumbles with it, kicks it back out. Caldwell Pope to Gasol. Marc Gasol for three. That's good from straight on. Gasol with his second three-pointer, and the game is tied. Gasol, Caldwell Pope for corner three. That's good. Kentavious Caldwell Pope, his third three-pointer of the night. It's a 4-point game.
Been in the top 5 in terms of defensive efficiency, and they will need that here against a very desperate Lakers team with those 2 fouls.
Wagner going to work on Gasol. Gasol, an excellent defender, knocks it away from him.
Well, you talk about getting to the rim. PJ has been doing that his entire career. One of the best ever at getting to the rim.
And now Kuzma. Beal with the rebound.
And
this Wizards team, Graham, they're just starting to like feel their roster a little bit.
NBA great move. 18 points thus far for the Wizards. 14 points in the paint as Kuzma knocks down a three-pointer.
Kuzma comes up short on the three. Here comes Westbrook. Got his head up. Westbrook taking on Gasol, who blocks it. On the ground, James able to secure it. Here's Kuzma. KCP. Caldwell Pope has 7 this quarter. LeBron's going to fire it this time, and he'll hit a three. Got Sanders earlier today on NBA TV. Of course, he's the head football coach at Jackson State. Boy, what a jolt he has been. Not only to that program, gives the Wizards an 8-point lead. It's a 10-0 Wizards run. Gasol knocks down a three. Wizards keep on coming, trying to win 5 straight games. LeBron on the drive. LeBron scores the layup. The rookie Avdia is on him now. There's Gasol, little spin, got Westbrook on him, kicks it. Kuzma, three-pointer is good for Kyle Kuzma.
Tucker's the one guy that can put the ball on the deck and get his own offense.
He started the game last year for the Lakers in the bubble. Good defensive play by Gasol. Excellent pass ahead.
They will make you pay the price for making a mistake in rotation.
Horton Tucker only shooting 29% from out there. You got Ingles on James. Here comes the double. Gasol spinning and hitting. 4-point lead for LA.
Hold up, are you going Steph Curry on me? You're going to check Twitter at halftime?
What else
is that what you
I got all this time in the house. I don't have to wait in line for the bathroom.
As of late, going inside on his missed shots, getting his teammates more opportunities. He gets to bogey on 4-3.
Marc Gasol.
Here's James, goes behind the back, great pass. Gasol hits another three. But it has to be a delicate situation for the coach, because obviously you want LeBron at his peak when it matters most at the end of the season.
And to me, it's not delicate, because I'm trusting this guy that's an all-time great and understands his body. I trust him to be truthful with me
You know, the league is having one this year. It's their #1 fan engagement activity, the All-Star Weekend, and so, you know, the fans still have a huge voice as we see Caruso with the dunk.
Favoring that left shoulder as James gets the steal. That's his second steal to go with those 3 blocks. Here's Gasol for deep, and it's good. A 3 for Marc Gasol. Now, Terry Stotts was raving about his defense, his leadership. Although there, somehow Gasol sneaks past everybody on Portland. It seems like, I mean, look, they didn't want to give up Jared Allen. They had to, right? To make that trade, to get Harden, they had to give up Allen.
Just to have those guys on your roster and that mindset, you can see that they're trying to address their needs.
Here's Schroeder, and gets the scoop and score. 11 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Wiggins able to convert 1 out of the 2.
Again, the Lakers led by 22 points against this team on MLK Day. Count it, foul, and 1 for Marc Gasol.
32%, but they get a second chance here. Gasol will try it. That's good. And the Lakers off to a great start. 15-3 they lead.
We joked about him saying he doesn't get tired, but everyone gets tired and everyone needs help.
Gasol again with a 3. That's 4 threes already for the Lakers and an 18-5 lead. Very good athlete with very long arms.
Yes.
Schroeder from Gasol. What a pass by Marc Gasol in the community.
And that's amazing. You know, just the opportunity that was presented to her.
Oubre trying to defend James. Pass got tipped. Shot clock at 5. Here's LeBron outside the arc. Pulls the trigger. Banks it in. I think a foot on the line.
25 pounds was not a lot of practice time. So sad to see him go, but they got a veteran good one in George Hill.
Simmons misses the layup. It does affect how they're going to play tonight, and it's interesting that they're going to go small here in their starting lineup, the Sixers. Gasol, such a skilled passer. They really missed his playmaking ability out of the post. 3-pointer down. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And he is now a free agent. Shot clock down to 2. Schroeder has to cast off from 3, and he knocks it down. That's a long 2. A long 2 to start the game and up against the clock. Kuzma with control of it. Gasol, little fall-away jumper, and he rattles it in from 13 feet, all the way to the free throw.
You called that a fall-away jumper, a little fall-away shot.
KCP in the attacking zone. Schroeder, boy, he got to the rim quite a bit last night.
There was a jump shot.
Okay, he got off the ground. That was smooth for the big Spaniard. Osman, for a team right now 12th in the East, 17-27. Oh, good play by Marc Gasol.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that they gave up a whole lot of second chance points, but they gave up they gave up 7 and they didn't score any.
Well, Larry Nance showed the basketball, and the Lakers bring it down to the other end.
Could have very easily improved his percentages, but they all talk about 3 being better than 2.
And he's coming, oh, nice dish by Gasol. Interior, he probably could have gone up himself, but the easy handoff to Marquis. Montrez 3 for 3. Shot clock is about 4 ahead of the game. On the outside, Porter Jr. no. They tap it around with Schroeder in front of him. He'll get after it on this end of the floor, and they turn it over. Gasol got a hand on it. Schroeder now to Kuzma coming down the middle. He's going to go all the way, lay it up, blocked. Goaltend. Count it. He's a young man that has got some talent, and it shows. Here's Gasol. I like that even more with Gasol scoring down the middle. Again, the Bucks are here on Wednesday night. We'll have the game for you, 7 o'clock. KCP down the middle. He goes all the way to the rim. The scoop and the score. Bit of a pick and pop that time. And Gasol's going to try another 3. This time it's good. That's his first made 3 in 5 attempts. With COVID, the highs and lows of the third quarter. Montrez had 13. Kuz went 0 for 5.
And he comes into the game and gets a steal.
About 65 yards. Legit. No editing. Legit. Wow. He's that type of athlete. Caruso with a nice finish inside.
You sure it was no editing?
Hey, no cutaways, man. I verified it. Middleton blocked by Gasol. The best version of Giannis. He doesn't want another MVP. He wants.
He's been great for quite a while now.
Yeah. MVP trophies anymore. A guy that's really comfortable, playing with a lot of joy these days. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll come back to the Lakers.
You got to rebound. You want to win? Rebound the basketball, Mr. Jones. Your Taco Bell taking the night.
Part of the formula on the break, a 2-on-1. Kuzma steps through and gets the layup to go. Kyle Kuzma has got 20 consecutive games with multiple three-pointers. That's the 4th longest streak of his career. Good lob up top. Morris converts it at the other end. Single-digit scoring, but still doing so many great things for the Kings.
Yes. And many times for him, okay, Luke said that is enough.
Yep. And on a max deal, embracing the challenge and chasing greatness right now, leading his team.
Well, that's the key part that you just said, leading his team, because that is leading.
So out of the timeout, the Kings looking much more spirited. Gasol behind the three-point line, laces the three. Fox against Schroeder, and Fox missed the layup. Holmes missed the tip. Wow.
That was good defense by Schroeder right there. Didn't give up on the play and earned 3 points.
Yeah. Back out top now to the wing. Schroeder for 3. Nothing but net. Different looks, but he's still able to decipher it all.
Well, that's one thing about
Caruso caught one down the lane. Kuzma out front. Gets it back on the pitch from Gasol. Kuzma and 1.
It's a concern for the Clippers because he missed 7 games because of it in February and says it's just not right. And they got to figure it out. Still sore, still swelling. Markieff Morris down low. Now, what do you think, Jeff, about the two brothers who are so close? The game, they had a horrible start, made a comeback, but fell short, and had lost to Orlando on Tuesday. Pass inside George gets deflected. Well, this is the 8th straight game for the Lakers without LeBron James and the sprained ankle. They lost the first 3 without him, but they've won 3 of their last 4. Schroeder, nice feed inside, and Marc Gasol throws it down. Caldwell Pope shaken up as he comes up the floor late. Looks like he may have gotten hit in the face. Marc Gasol rattles in, and Marc Gasol from downtown. Both teams missing key players. Obviously, the Lakers decimated without LeBron James and Anthony Davis as Kuzma draws the foul and a chance for a 3-point play.
Over in the Clippers locker room, Ty Lue said he was happy with how aggressive Paul George has been in this game. Paul's official injury is a bone edema in his right big toe.
Jokic only had 14 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Although Denver did win the game. Schroeder back out, and Gasol's going to try the 3 and able to connect there.
You're going to see my outfit and appreciate it.
Well, I think it's because of his back. I don't think he's trying to show off.
I didn't say show off.
Gasol, it's another 3.
Last season in the bubble, taking care of business as Gasol takes it away from Boucher. Kuzma drills the 3. 42% as a Raptor from 3-point range. 40% on the season, Jack. Gasol slices through traffic.
All right, just out there playing loose.
Gasol spinning and a tough angle and a soft rim.
The work that I put in, the coaching staff believing in me, teammates believing in me, it's everything. I'm part of something bigger than myself. It's top to bottom, from players to front office to high performance staff.
They all get better, right? You think of Danny Green, there were a lot of concerns when he came in, how much he had left. He had a nice year for the Raptors. Kawhi Leonard, hey, look,
No, Morris with a rebound.
Embry 1 for his last 14 threes, Matt. Struggling in that category.
Here's Gasol, the 3-pointer, and he drills it.
With a lot of different combinations of players on the floor. Nice pass.
Baines has it denied. Over top, Gasol.
Little step back. Gasol doing work. He's got 6 rebounds. Look away pass to Matthews. Ring up another 3.
I kind of underestimated the Lakers today.
Done a really nice job for them.
Raptors were on the other end of a night like this on Friday night, Jack, against Golden State.
You're like a 1-2 seed, and you got to play those guys in the first round. Good luck.
Gasol to Caruso. Jumper is good. And Malachi Flynn will get the start here in the second half, with OG having been ejected along with Montrezl Harrell.
That orange ball has restorative powers.
Gasol spins, and
wow, big
maybe
night
it's
for
maybe it's.
You got to come out and set the tone. Hey, it's look at like a team like Baylor last night against Gonzaga, Matt. Look at Baylor against Houston. I mean, you throw down the gauntlet right away. It's uneasy, right? It puts you in tough spots. It's about your character now. Show me what you got. Show me what kind of fight you got, right? Are you going to battle through it?
Certainly, Jack, when they came in tonight, they put extra attention on, as Gasol comes away with it. Bembry wants.
Morris throws it ahead to Caldwell Pope.
What's their allotment, Mike? How many they allowed?
It's going to be around, I think, 2,000 to 3,000. Gasol hits a three, and it's back to 10 again. The ball movement hasn't been as good as it usually is, as Payton tied up. Gasol trying to wrestle it and a jump ball.
Yeah, good double team, Schroeder and Gasol.
That's twice Schroeder's been caught in a mismatch. One on Tristan Thompson, which led to a three, and right there Tatum with the easy bucket.
Gasol with a nice spinner, swirling around, and he gets the bucket to drop.
I think he's starting to get his legs up underneath him.
Horton Tucker has it, jabs his way inside, gets it to go. And then Caruso, who did about everything, and Frank Vogel talked about him being the star in the Charlotte win, and McKinney from outside will put it down. Here we go with Schroeder. Little pocket pass right there. Gasol got it and puts one down.
Beautiful ball movement there by Boston.
Here's Gasol. It's a three.
Well, they're getting caught with the mismatches, and he's doing a good job of finding Brown and Tatum.
Backing his way inside.
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, all eyes will always be on. Let's see if that finger is affecting his shooting. Nice three there by Gasol.
Thompson doing it all. Gasol will let it fly. Another three, his third. It's the second meeting with these two teams back on January 30th with LeBron and Anthony Davis. 1 point Laker win in Boston. A terrific game. Kuzma will try to cook something up inside and gets it to drop. He's got 7 in 23 minutes on the floor. He had a terrific game the other night, 21 up in Portland. Another shot by Marc Gasol.
Shot clock at 4. Morris. Gasol the offensive rebound. Schroeder tries and hits. That's the 6th three-pointer for the Lakers here in the first.
It has to start in transition, and you have to be able to guard your own man.
Nice backdoor. Gasol and Schroeder. Marc Gasol with a perfect pass. Always been one of the best passing big men in the NBA. Brunson to Powell. And ball knocked out of bounds. Powell.
Been out since March the 20th. They 8-13 without him, and that includes the game that he got hurt against Atlanta. Tipped up and in by Gasol. How about that? That's the way the quarter ends.
Kept alive by Marquise.
Yeah. LeBron quarterbacking, which he does so often.
Oh, what a pass.
Yeah, but they're going to move it now to Gasol, but that started it all, and Gasol hits it. So they go inside and out, move to the open man. Gasol all starting with LeBron.
After playing in Europe for so many years, I would have never forgiven myself had I not tried playing in the NBA as Marc Gasol, who also played in Spain.
Definitely a good rim protector, especially when you show him the ball like Ben McLemore did.
Second stint with Denver. Clock is down to 1. And Horton Tucker, oh, he throws it in.
Horton Tucker, little Euro step, kicks it out to Marc Gasol. Got it. The 3-ball makes it a 5-point Laker lead. Sidestep 3 by JaMychal Green is no good. Gasol with a quick outlet. Great pass up court. And the reverse is good. Tough turnaround. Makes it a 7-point game. Gasol at the other end. Tell you what, Marc Gasol earning a little bit more playing time with his shooting and offense tonight.
Made here in the second half, and we've still got a long way to go.
Jokic with a nice pivot inside. Good defense by the former Defensive Player of the Year, Gasol. Horton Tucker through contact, whistle.
Here is Caruso with George on top. Gasol, who had a 10-point game. Beautiful pass, the cutting Caruso, and 2 on the board for the Lakers.
Passer as well. That time the Lakers turn it over. They've given it away 7 times already here in the first quarter. Nurkic with the roll.
Understanding, all right, Marc Gasol's on me. I'm going to use that change of speed, the different gear to get by.
Marc Gasol knocks home the 3. McCollum is coming off of his lowest scoring game of the season, just 10 points against Cleveland. Meanwhile, Caldwell Pope with a nice left-handed move inside. Davis on the post-up. Facing up on Covington. A soft double out to Gasol. And the Lakers make them pay.
Gasol helps. He can get you to the next action. He can make some threes, so it gives you some spacing. He can, assist on some quality cuts.
It's Lillard. Simons. The pass in traffic.
You're not happy he knocked down that shot, but you're happy that he had to take a tough one. This Laker defense so far in this first quarter, they've been locked in.
Beautiful looking stroke in the Lakers.
A lot of game left to be played here.
Anthony Davis trying to work on Saric. He turns, he spins, he scores.
What I love about that play is as a 2-guard and a scorer, once you get into that paint and been able to hit that mid-range, you can see where the double team is coming, and that's tough. And Anthony Davis is showing us the total package.
Taylor Horton Tucker, now the quasi point guard right now, looking inside to Davis with 2 Knicks around him. Davis the catch and the finish. So you got to earn your way into the playoffs officially by getting through that play-in tournament. Here goes Kuzma to the rack. Little finger roll is good.
Now, against this aggressive New York defense with AD getting a rest, who's going to be the primary offense as Marc Gasol gets the assist?
Defensively, you got to find something to be able to create some offense off your defense.
Kuzma, a little sidestep, gets himself some room.
We'll be talking about tonight. Right now, Oklahoma City and the Clippers are tied. Backdoor run. Didi got burned. Didi Lusana, who just checked into the game, 35th overall. It's Kyle Kuzma into the game. He did a good job when LeBron and AD were out. Marc Gasol available, takes the triple, and gets the 3.
So I guess Marc Gasol trying to show us everything now, since we talked a little bit about him, huh?
And frankly, the mental fatigue of this last year and a half. Having said that, we're not at all happy. We're not a playoff team, and we got a lot of work to do ahead of us. We're from each other, quite frankly, for this entire time, and it's very, very difficult, as you know, AD, when you can't get away from it, when you can't take time for yourself, particularly in a strength standpoint on the defensive side of the ball. But Nickeil and Jackson have distinguished themselves in a way that we expect a great deal from them moving forward.
One of their big players is big man out of the game. Now here's Mark with Hernan Gomez on his hip. LeBron's going to rise and fire for 3. Yes. Xander Walker misses. Lakers control the rebound. Lakers tonight rebounding. They're actually a -4, but LeBron after a nice bounce. Love the bounce. 92. Lakers, Horton Tucker.
Suns 4 of 11. Bridges and LeBron. Doubled by Saric. Left free to fire. Gasol free. Utah Jazz 52-20.
Tremendous season.
Payne trying to go inside. A lot of size, a lot of length. Horton Tucker will take it the other way.
Nice shot there. And Chris, I think Monty Williams coming to Chris Paul's defense after game 1.
Yeah, that's right, Rez. I had a lengthy conversation with Monty Williams last night.
But that was an early departure in that third quarter for him.
Crowder's on Gasol. Free to fire. Davis for the triple. And he's got 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Outside Gasol. Caldwell Pope in the corner. Good fake. It deceives the defense, and Gasol buries a triple.
Get this game under double digits. On DeAndre Ayton has been the guy inside. Chose to kick it back out.
5th turnover this quarter for Phoenix. Under 2 minutes to go. Tough shot by Davis and gets one to bank in.
So the rhythm offensively behind the arc is not there, unlike the Lakers, who continue to run little cross screens inside.
16-point game. There is time for the Suns. However, this game has just tilted to the Lakers this entire second half. And if Gasol's going to knock those down, you can put this one in the books.
As I say, if the Lakers figure out a 3-ball situation, and right on cue was Marc Gasol.
But Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges, who's such a terrific young talent. And Payne has kind of found a nice home here in Phoenix. Misses that shot, however. Here's Booker. Booker had high scoring games the first couple, but he has not shot the ball particularly well and turns it over again.
Look at that lineup they have out there right now. Caruso's a good 6'5", as Gasol hits the 3.
Phoenix has a foul to give. Kuzma drives past Craig, throws it up, misses. Gasol on the follow. They'll count it at the buzzer. Payne blocked by Gasol. Payne gets it back. Shot clock still running, flips it up, shot short. And Gasol the rebound. And not a smart foul there by Payne. And a chance to even up a series against the defending champion Lakers. Gasol three-pointer, got it. Marc Gasol from downtown, his second 3, and it's an 11-point game. Frank Vogel raves about Caruso all the time. Says one of the reasons we're so good defensively is what he does. James inside on a beautiful feed from Gasol. And the lead is cut to 10. Timeout Phoenix. 17 for Booker. He's their leading scorer. They've got 6 players in double figures. Caruso tries a 3. Got it. Here's Schroeder. Schroeder has not shot the ball well as Gasol tries another 3. And Marc Gasol, his third three-pointer. It's now an 8-point game.
Oh, yes, you do, because he knows he can get a shot.
Paul on the drive, falling away.
Yeah, an awful one.
Booker switches on James. Caruso fakes the 3. Behind the back, hits in the paint. Scoop layup is good. Pretty move from Alex Caruso. Back to 8.
Schroeder and James.
And we talked before the game about LeBron James and Schroeder having to play big, but the two of them combined 7 points in that first half. And it's almost like after the heartbreak of game 2 and game 3 for the Suns, and then making the necessary adjustments as LeBron knocks down a 3-pointer.
Here comes LeBron. They were happy the way he initiated the offense. He took a lot of outside shots. Gasol with that great passing, a deft move, and a good cut by Schroeder on the baseline. Has not played Drummond yet. Gasol back in there. It's been a rotation at the center with Harrell and Gasol. 3 KCP. Crowder picked up by James. Caldwell Pope with his perimeter defense works on Booker and a runner on the move into Gasol. Saved by James out to KCP.
Now with LeBron out of the game, the LA's offense has been virtually non-existent in this series, but this entire series on display in this first half. Can he keep it up here in the second? It'll be interesting to watch.
Here goes Schroeder, quiet so far, scoops one home, working on Crowder. And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. He's met there by Paul. Shot clock at 9. KCP's knocked in 3 triples. Good feed from Gasol, the cutting. Caldwell-Pope puts it through. And Ayton heard from, he's got 4. First field goal, good feed Gasol, and the cutting. Matthews there to put it in. He began the game 3 of 3 from 3.
He sure did. Crowder just locked in from downtown, struggled early. And once again, Gasol making plays for his teammates. The 3rd assist right there.